When I left my house this morning, it was 10 degrees out. It's quite beautiful back here. Very picturesque. There's a nice hawk. Is that an owl? Holy. So let's get started. Let's go. Let's go have some fun. The Hildacy Preserve. All right, so we are right here, up at the parking lot up here. The plan is to hike what looks like the red trail. It's going to run along Crum Creek, and I'm actually going to take it a little bit further and follow the creek down, and there's some ponds over on this side over here. Morning, everybody. Today I'm at the Hildacy Nature Preserve. It's in Delaware County, Media, Pennsylvania. This on the right over here is Route 252, and right on the other side is the Springton Reservoir. So what I'll do is I'll put a map up. You can take a look, show you exactly where we are and kind of what the plan is for today. And today I'm hiking along one of the trails. It's going to run along Crum Creek, and I'm going to follow the creek down to, there's a couple of ponds a little further down, so I'm going to follow them down there. When I left my house this morning, it was 10 degrees out, which is a bit brisk, but I think we're up to 12 degrees now, so it's a beautiful day. I'm just hoping that my cameras make it through the hike. I know my batteries are going to not be happy, but we'll see what happens. It is brisk. Nice white pine. Yeah, so nice winter hike. See what we can find. Probably, looking for maybe some winter birds, juncos, chickadees, anything else we can find in the way of wildlife. But for the most part, just out for a nice winter hike on this slightly chilly morning. I don't know if you can see them down there. They are right over here. I'm going to get out my camera and get some closer shots of them. Alrighty, we're going to continue along the red trail, following along Crum Creek. See the creek on my right hand side. Couple of beech trees. One of the few trees that actually hangs on to their leaves during the wintertime, for the most part. Take a look down by the water. Some animal tracks. Nice and peaceful. Go for a walk along the creek. Quite beautiful back here. Very picturesque. A little bit of winter wonderland. All right, so there's a bunch of deer right in front of me. They are looking at me. I don't know if you can see them. There's one that's right there. There's another one that's over there. They're staring at me, I'm staring at them. There they go. I'm just gonna stay still, see if I can get my camera out. So that was pretty cool. Didn't expect that. I just wish I had my camera ready. But I was able to get a few pictures of them as they were crossing the creek. Hopefully the photos turned out okay. I just kind of dropped everything and grabbed the camera as quick as I could. I tried filming them after they crossed the creek, but there's too many trees in the way and I couldn't get the camera to focus where I needed it to. So I don't think the video is going to turn out, but yeah, it was kind of cool. All right, so we're going to continue along the creek bed here. Still on the red trail. And make our way down to the pond and see what else we can find down there. A little nest in the thorn bush. geese flying over. I really like the backlit golden brown leaves. Well, here is the little pond. As you can see, it's frozen over and covered in snow. Not surprising. Yeah, nice shagbark hickory right here. Gonna take a little walk around the pond. I do hear a woodpecker, but I don't see it. Oh, there he is right there, right in front of me. I gotta switch cameras. Sycamore tree. Not a very big pond, but in the spring and the summer, you'll probably find some frogs and turtles, other wildlife perusing the pond. And we're on the other side of the pond, looking back at where we were. Look back at the preserve. There's a nice hawk. I'll have to go back and look at that on the computer. I don't know if that was, couldn't tell if that was a hawk or a falcon. sun feels good, but I can't feel my fingers. They are frozen. You know it's bad when you can't push the buttons on your camera. That's when you know it's time to call it quits for the day, or at least for a couple hours. There's a hawk flying up in the sky. It's a little too high. I wonder if it's that same one I got pictures of earlier. Alright, so I'm now following part of the trail that kind of runs through a pine forest section, which, if my nose wasn't frozen, would probably be pretty awesome. The smell of all the pine, but I can't smell anything. But just walking through all the pines, it's beautiful. Here's a nice view of the creek. So, the creek kind of runs down along there. That's the trail that we came in on down there. Snow is just deep enough to make walking a little more difficult than it normally would be. Sun feels good. I think I'm gonna chill out here for a few minutes. Let the sun warm me up. This is interesting. Somebody must have planted this. There's a couple of holly bushes right here underneath this oak. Big sycamore. I'm looking for some place in the sun that I can sit, stand, someplace I can have a cup of coffee, try to warm up my hands. And there's a down tree over here. I'll use that as a bench. It's a nice sized pine. I'm gonna head up over here, sit on this log. Bushwhack through these. Actually, I think I'm going to head up to this ridge up here. Kind of curious as to what the view is. If any. It's a field. Found my seat. Perfect. Do this. Oh, so good. So warm. My mouth is frozen though. Oh, I cannot believe how cold it is. Cheers. I think when I just checked my phone, I think it was actually up to 15 degrees. Is that an owl? Holy, where's that? Nope. It's a hawk. I thought it was a snowy owl. It's actually a, could be a Cooper's hawk. Can't really tell because he's kind of all bundled up, all crouched down. See if I can get him on film. I'm gonna put the camera on the tripod. See if I can get a better shot of him. Interrupted my coffee break. So good. But there's a branch sticking out of that pine tree right down there, and the sun's like hitting it, and it's just like bright white mass. Initially I thought it was a snow owl, but a closer shot of the hawk as the helicopter approaches. He's watching the birds kind of fly back and forth. All right, after a much needed coffee break, I am back on the trail. The hawk flew off. Falcon, not sure what it was. He flew off. He's down that way somewhere. All right, I think that's gonna about do it for today. Thanks for watching, and I will catch everybody at the next video. Peace.